Well, hey, this is Jeff. Some of you may know me as Hazy, as in Hazy Southerner. I had a small YouTube channel for a while, but I have gone to my old channel, which is used to be known as Gorilla Vinyl, and now I've changed it to Wax and Wax. And the reason I've done that is I'm combining my two favorite things in life: cannabis and vinyl music. And I'm going to be doing a bit of both on this channel. Um, let's see, how am I going to do this? On YouTube, there are just going to be uh, the music videos and some device, as in e-rig device for wax cannabis concentrates. I'll be doing those reviews uh, everywhere, but I won't be showing the device on action on YouTube because YouTube um, thinks for some reason that cannabis is just a terrible, harmful thing, but yet they promote alcohol and gun shootings and killings by police and all kinds of good stuff like that. But show them some cannabis being used, and oh my god, it's so terrible. So fuck YouTube. Anyway, if you want to see the videos of the devices in action, go to either my Twitch live streams or Rumble. I'm going to put those videos up on Rumble, and I'll also be doing some live streaming on Kick as well. So let me give you my first impressions of the new Puffco Proxy. The Puffco Proxy was one of the first e-rigs I ever got. Matter of fact, it was the first serious e-rig. I'd bought some cheap stuff prior to that, but I have replaced it with a brand new one, and want to give you my first impressions of it. First of all, the box is completely different than how the original one came. It came in a small zipper bag, and then the pipe that it comes with is completely different. And this is one thing I absolutely love about the new one. But as you see, the box is the typical minimalistic kind of Apple-esque look to it. You got your branding on one side. On the other, you have some features and benefits. On the back, you have more features and benefits. And then it opens up like this. And this is your new travel case instead of the zipper bag like you had with the original Proxy. But you have your Puffco branding on it. Flip top magnetic case here. Your device would go right here. This is all your dab tool, your cotton swabs, your USB-C charging cable, dab tool, if I didn't say that. And then over here's all your literature that is stuck very nicely in here, but there's a good bit of literature. You have your user guide, your quick start guide, and then documentation showing that this is indeed an authentic Puffco device, but that just sticks back in there. And this is your new travel case for your Proxy. Not bad. It's pretty sturdy. I could use this. It's a little weekend getaway travel case for my Proxy. But that's the packaging. Now I'm going to go over again my first impressions on it. This is not the full review. That won't be done for several weeks, because I like to instead of just try a device once and then give a review, I want to get to know the device. I want to see it in use for several weeks, and so I can determine, over that amount of time, you can really what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see improved, things like that. So anyway, here's what it looks like. Again, I absolutely love the new pipe. The tip does not touch the table. It stands very nicely, very sturdy, uh, and the way it fits in the hand, I absolutely love it. Secondly, the original pipe was a it was friendly to fingerprints. It liked fingerprints a whole lot, and this seems to resist them more so. But again, I love the way it fits in the hand. And then what I have determined is Puffco really seemed to have listened to their Proxy users and said, okay, what would you like to see different? And then they did it. For instance, the power button on this, the old one was horizontal instead of vertical, and it was very, very small, and it could be hard to find even in daylight. So this nice big button is awesome. Secondly, the light ring on the old Proxy was very hard to see. It was a very thin band, and in daylight you really couldn't see it. But this one, as you can see, is quite different. Very, very noticeable. I love that. It's tremendous. You got your USB-C charging right here. You have your access hole here where you can clean out all your reclaim. And this is metal now, I've noticed, where it used to be like I think it was some sort of plastic or possibly maybe, it seems like plastic. So you got the light ring, the power button. What else do I like that they've done differently? Getting the old atomizer out of the old Proxy could be a real pain. You had to push down and then it would pop out. And then you had 3 rings you had to line up and then push down and turn to get it to go back in. This just screws in. Thank you so much for Puffco for doing this one. This is a big, huge win in my book. Probably one of my favorite things about the new Proxy. The new atomizer. It is deeper. It is very flavorful. I really, really like this atomizer. It's got a joystick cap. It's a little bit different than the last one, but I like it. This one's more along the lines of what they have on the new Peak. Okay, so you got the light band, the way the atomizer goes in, the larger button. So those right there, to me, alone make it worth upgrading to if you had the original one. Now, I will say, if you've never had any Proxy at all, the original one is a hell of a good buy right now, since this one's come out, and it's very much still a very good product. Just because there are a few things better on this one doesn't mean the other one was no good. As a matter of fact, it's excellent. I had it for a long time. I love it. And the nice thing about the new one, again, is it's the exact same size as the original one. So any of your old existing pieces that you bought for your previous Proxy, guess what? They work in this. For instance, if you want to put it into a glass piece, this one works just like the last one. If you want to put it in, say, the Proxy, what is this called? I forget what it's called, but it works as well. The Ripple, thank you there. It's called the Puffco Ripple. So it fits in everything. So you don't have to worry about, I got to get all new pieces for my new Proxy. No, you don't. Okay, so I'm loving it. You know, my first impressions are, way to go, Puffco. Thank you for making the improvements you did. And I think I'm really going to like it. I've ordered the new Bub. I probably will get the new Wizard. But right now, I'm just enjoying it like this. And again, the flavor seems better too. I really like this. My first impressions are very high. So thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to this new channel, please do so. I'd greatly appreciate it. That is it. We'll see you soon. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.